A former rubber manufacturing site located in Morristown, Tennessee, is undergoing a metamorphosis through the funding of a new Brownfield Redevelopment Area Grant, or BRAG grant. The former rubber manufacturing site is the first ever to be awarded the grant for remediation and is part of Tennessee Governor Bill Lee's initiative to identify, investigate, and remediate brownfield sites throughout the state. Cannon & Cannon, a full-service environmental consulting firm with a strong focus in brownfield redevelopment, was hired by RNS Logistics to oversee the redevelopment of the site, which was impacted by chlorinated solvent and petroleum contamination due to historic manufacturing operations.
Dealing with the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation, TDEC, has been very helpful here. They've really helped us in understanding what we need to do to turn this site into a place where our employees are going to be safe. The product that's stored here is going to be stored safely. When it gets to the end user, it's something that won't harm anyone or anything that it's around.
This site actually was the first site awarded a BRAG grant for remediation in the state of Tennessee. The grant awarded here was $500,000. We're very excited about it. Being the first project that's ever been awarded, that's a really big honor for this project. There's soil and groundwater problems that have mostly been mitigated on the outside of the building, but now the big issue here is vapor intrusion coming through the floor of the building and creating a problem in the indoor air.
Understanding that RNS had a budget of $500,000 to redevelop the site through the BRAG grant, it was important to keep costs down. Cannon & Cannon worked with Land Science and MTM, a Land Science certified applicator, to schedule and carefully apply RetroCoat to the 35,000 square feet of warehouse space. RetroCoat was significantly more cost-effective than a sub-slab system to effectively mitigate the indoor vapor intrusion concern, estimating a savings between 15 and 20%.
RetroCoat is one of the few systems that can be used for an existing building solution, and it's also one of the least intrusive. Our certified installer, MTN, will actually be able to have this complete building installed in under 2 weeks, and that's dealing with all of the surface prep, filling any of the cracks, voids around the penetrations, closing off any preferential pathways that are going to allow vapors to otherwise get into this site.
With this particular project, we had 2 identified contamination plumes under the slab. We did sub-slab depressurization and venting installation for those areas, and then had to do the preparation for the RetroCoat application.
RetroCoat is a contaminant vapor intrusion mitigation solution ideally suited for existing structures. The easy-to-apply resinous coating protects against strong acids, chlorinated solvents, petroleum, and other harsh chemicals typically found on a former industrial site.
We've gotten great contractor, great technology provider with Land Science, everybody working together. The state of Tennessee is on board. Tennessee's really changed in the last 10 years, particularly, that they really want to see these brownfield properties redeveloped, and they're willing to work with industry and make it happen. And the fact that Cannon & Cannon gets to be part of that, I'm really excited about it.
The most gratifying thing of what we do is, again, being able to take a building like this that wasn't being used, turning it into something that is being used, and then getting to meet the people that get jobs from that. We feel very confident that using the RetroCoat product is going to allow us to continue on with our work worry-free.
For more information on RetroCoat and Land Science's full suite of contaminant vapor intrusion mitigation solutions, go to www.landsciencetech.com.